Hi everyone and welcome to Yoga for Everybody. My name is Claudia and today we're going to be doing a quick 15-minute or so morning yoga sequence for energy. So this class is going to be suitable to all levels. I have not practiced for a couple of weeks or so I'm feeling a little bit stiff. So I've got a couple of blocks and a strap just to help me with a few postures. If you think you might need a bit of assistance, do grab those and have them nearby just in case. As always, if you enjoy this class, do give it a like and share it. Also subscribe to the channel, maybe connect with me on Facebook and follow me on Instagram. And otherwise, let's get to it. So we're going to begin seated on our mats or on the block in an easy cross-legged posture. Just relax your hands on your knees, relax your shoulders away from your ears, spine is nice and tall. Tuck the chin, close your eyes, and let's take 3 deep breaths. So deep inhale in through the nose, nice and slow, feeling the breath traveling through your body all the way down to your belly. And then a slow exhale through the nose. One more time, inhale in through the nose. So just trying to focus our attention on the present moment. And a slow exhale. One last time, deep inhale in and exhale. And then open your eyes, bring your hands in prayer in front of your chest and maybe set an intention for today's practice, whatever that might be. And then on an inhale, we're going to lift the arms up, stretch up through the fingertips, drawing the palms together, and then on an exhale, bring your hands back down through heart center. 2 more times, inhale, lift your arms up, maybe look up, join the palms together, exhale, bring your hands back down. Keep breathing in through the nose if you can. Inhale in and exhale. And then lift both arms up, inhale, on an exhale, bring your right hand down onto the floor, left arm over your left ear, side stretch to the right. Inhale, come up, both hands up, and exhale, go the opposite way, so left hand down, right arm over your right ear. Inhale, lift your arms up, exhale, take a twist to the right, so left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind you, just for a breath. Inhale, come up, lift your arms up, and exhale, let's go the opposite way. So right hand to your left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, come up, lift your arms up one more time, and on an exhale, relax your arms back down, fingertips to the floor. And then bring your fingertips by your hips. On an inhale, just arch your spine, so lift your chest forwards, bring your shoulder blades together, look up. On an exhale, bring your hands to your knees, round the spine, chin to chest. Look down, so feel the opening in between the shoulder blades. And then inhale, come back to neutral spine. And we're going to come into a tabletop position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Spine is nice and neutral to start with. 3 cycles of cat-cow here. So inhale, drop your belly, arch the spine, look forwards. Exhale, round the back and look down. 2 more times, inhale, arch the spine, look forwards, and I'm tucking my toes here. And then on an exhale, releasing the toes, rounding the spine and looking down. You don't have to, you can keep your toes in the same position if you like. One more time, arch the spine, look forwards, and exhale, round the back, and look down. Inhale, come into a neutral spine, and then tuck the toes under, lift your hips up, our first downward facing dog. So like I said, I've not practiced for a while, I'm feeling rather stiff, so I'm going to keep my knees nice and bent. Really focus on pressing into each finger. So not putting too much pressure on the wrists, stretching your hips up towards the sky, and then working your heels down towards the floor, even if they don't touch the floor. And you can alternate by dropping one heel down at a time, stretching the back of the legs. On your next breath in, look between your hands and step your feet to the front of the mat. Keep your knees nice and bent, drop your chest over your thighs and fold forwards. So relax the neck, maybe shake your head yes and no. And then take a breath in, and we're going to roll all the way up to standing, nice and slow, one vertebra at a time. Your head and your neck are the last ones to come up. And then standing at the front of the mat, feet hip width apart. Inhale, lift your arms up, stretch. Maybe join the palms together, maybe arch the spine. On an exhale, fold forwards. This time, try and keep your back and your legs nice and straight. This is where you might need some assistance from the blocks. So you can place your hands onto your blocks, the fingertips to the floor. On an inhale, make a flat back and look forwards. On an exhale, fold forwards, hands flat to the mat. Let's take a step back into a plank. Drop the knees down, keeping the elbows in, chest chin down onto the floor. Inhale, hands underneath the shoulders, lift up, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths in downward facing dog. You can keep stretching one heel down at a time. And then inhale, lift the right leg up. On an exhale, bend the right knee, bring it into your chest, round the spine, step it through in between your hands. Drop the left knee down onto the floor. Inhale, come up, low lunge. Stretch up through the fingertips, deep breath in. On an exhale, fingertips to the floor or to the blocks. And let's straighten the right leg for half splits. Toes on the floor, or maybe flex the toes towards you. One more deep breath in. Rebend the right knee. Lift the left knee off the floor, so we're in runner's lunge. Left hand down to the mat, inhale, right arm up for a twist. Deep breath in, and then exhale, right hand down to the floor. Step back into plank. Knees down, elbows in, chest chin down onto the floor. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, bring it into your chest and step your left foot in between your hands. Drop the right knee down onto the floor. Inhale, come up, low lunge. Try and sit a little bit deeper in this low lunge. Feel the stretch at the front of the right hip. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor or to the blocks, and then straighten the left leg or work it in the direction of straight. So for half splits. And then we bend the left knee, inhale, lift the right knee off the floor, runner's lunge, press back into your right heel, right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, left arm up for a twist. Deep breath in, and then bring the left hand down onto the floor. Let's step back into a plank. Knees down, elbows in, chest chin down onto the floor. Inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale, down dog. On an inhale, look between your hands, step your feet to the front of the mat. And on an exhale, fold forward, so you can use the blocks here again. Try and keep the back and the legs nice and straight if you can. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing. Lift your arms up. And exhale, arms by your sides. Inhale, sit back in chair pose, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, straighten the legs, make a flat back, look forwards. Exhale, step back into a plank. This time you can lower down into a cobra or maybe do a chaturanga up dog. So roll forwards a bit, keep the elbows in, lower halfway down, inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, bend the right knee, step your right foot in between your hands. This time drop the left heel down onto the floor. Inhale, come up, warrior one. So squaring the hips to the front of the mat. Deep breath in. On an exhale, let's open into warrior two. One breath here. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Right arm over your right ear. Exhale, side angle. So right elbow to your right knee, left arm over your left ear. One more time, inhale, reverse the warrior. So a bit of a flow here. Exhale, side angle. One more time, inhale, reverse the warrior. And this time you can bring your right elbow to your right knee. Or maybe bring your right fingertips down onto the floor or onto the block. Left arm over your left ear. Deep breath in. And then come all the way up. Warrior two. Circle your hands back down onto the mat. Step back into a plank. Cobra or upward dog, entirely up to you. Inhale, up. And exhale, let's meet in down dog. On an inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, step it through in between your hands. Drop the right heel down onto the floor and inhale, come up, warrior one. So try and square the hips to the front of the mat if you can. Deep breath in, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, right hand down the right leg, left arm over left ear, reverse warrior, sorry. Exhale, side angle, left elbow to knee, right arm over your right ear. One more time, reverse the warrior. Of course, the cats are going mad. Exhale, side angle. It wouldn't be a yoga class without the cats going mental. One more time, inhale, reverse the warrior, and this time either elbow to your left knee or maybe left hand down to the floor or to the block on the inside of your left foot, right arm over your right ear, and hold. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Circle the hands back down onto the floor, step back into plank. One last time, maybe try chaturanga this time, so bring your weights forward, shoulders over wrist, elbows in, lower halfway down, and then roll onto your toes, lift up. Upward facing dog, so your legs are off the mat. And exhale, down dog. Last down dog of the class, so let's just take 2 more breaths here. And then drop onto your knees, bring your big toes to touch, sit back into child's pose. Inhale, come up, straighten your legs out in front of you. This is where you might need a strap. So sitting nice and tall to start with, you can have your strap around your feet. Back is nice and long. You can keep a little bend in the knees if you need to. And then on an exhale, start folding forwards. So we're aiming to lengthen the spine towards the toes. I'm taking it nice and easy. I can really feel it in my lower back today. So just take a few deep breaths here. stay at your own level. If you can drop your forehead to your shins, you can do. Clearly today I am nowhere near that. It does not feel good, so I'm going to stay up here. This is where the stretch feels best for me today, so just work at your own level. One more deep breath in. And then release. Bend your knees. Have your hands underneath your knees and lean back about 45 degrees. We're going to come into a boat pose, so you can lift your right leg up, maybe both. You can maybe let go of your hands and straighten the arms, maybe straighten the legs, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then cross your legs, bring your fingertips by your hips, inhale, lift up, and then release. From here, let's come all the way down onto the mat. With control, bring your knees into your chest, rock along the spine. Have your right knee to your chest, straighten the left leg on the floor. Open your right arm out to the side and then take a twist to the left, so the right knee's going to the left. Try and keep your right shoulder on the floor if you can. Ow. And then come up and switch sides. So bring your left knee into your chest, right leg straight, open the left arm out to the side and take a twist to the right. And then inhale, release, bring both knees into your chest one more time. And then bring your feet down onto the floor, straighten the legs. Let your feet fall out, arms by your sides, maybe palms facing up if that's comfortable. You could grab a pillow and a blanket if you want to, and we're going to relax in Shavasana for a few minutes before we begin our day. So let's just relax in the Shavasana, let the body sink into the floor. You can return to the natural rhythm of your breath. Don't have to breathe through the nose if it doesn't feel comfortable. To keep your mind present, you can maybe count your breath in your head. And every time your mind starts to wander, try and bring your focus to the counting. And I'm going to leave you in this Shavasana for as long as you've got the time for. A few more minutes if you can. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining the class today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling a bit more energetic, and have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.